Ever feel like you're navigating your own life, but you're using someone else's map? Well, today we're going to talk about a method for drawing your own.
So, let's start with a feeling that I bet is super common. It's that sense of being adrift, just pulled along by currents you definitely didn't choose. I mean, have you ever felt this? You want to move forward, you're ready to go, but every time you try to set a course, some voice from a friend, family, even social media tells you, nope, that's the wrong way. And pretty soon, you start to doubt your own hands on the wheel.
It really is like being in a boat on this huge ocean of possibilities. But instead of steering, you're just getting yanked around by the winds of other people's expectations. You just end up feeling lost, with no clear destination in sight. And here's the crazy part, right? The paradox. We think we need more advice, more approval to find our way. But the more we tune into all that external noise, the quieter our own inner compass gets. It just fades into the background. To really get this, let's dive into a story about a sailor. A sailor who had everything he needed to explore the world, but was trapped by this very problem. Okay, so meet Jace. He lives in this busy port town and has poured years of his life into building a magnificent ship. I mean, this thing was a work of art, perfectly crafted to go out and chase the horizon. Just think about that potential for a second. A ship designed for pure adventure, for discovery, for facing the great unknown. And every single morning, Jace would prepare to finally lift the anchor and set sail. But he never did. Days turned into months, and months turned into years. And his magnificent ship, this vessel built for the vast ocean, was just slowly rotting away in the harbor. Sure, he was safe from the waves, but he was also completely walled off from his own life. You see, Jace's prison, it wasn't made of wood or iron. It was made of opinions. Every day, the people on the shore would shout their advice. The northern winds are too treacherous. Oh, you have to wait for the southern breeze. He listened to all of them, and by trying to please everyone, he went absolutely nowhere.
But then, one evening, a quiet conversation changed everything. An old captain sat down near Jace's boat, and what he said, well, it holds the key to breaking free. The captain's wisdom was so simple, but so powerful. He said the wind, all those external forces, the opinions, the circumstances, you can't control any of that. But the rudder, your ability to steer and make choices, that is always yours.
And this right here is the heart of the whole thing. We're so afraid of making the wrong move, so afraid of failing, but the captain makes it clear that action, even if it's a mistake, can be corrected. You just adjust the rudder. But inaction, the choice to never even try, that's the one mistake that offers zero chance for a course correction. It's a guaranteed regret. The captain framed it like this. You can live your life like a leaf, just blown about by every little external breeze. Or you can be like the wind itself, moving with intention, coming from your own internal source of power. The question is, are you being pushed or are you choosing your direction? So this brings us to the practical part. The captain's wisdom isn't just a nice little story. It's a system that we can actually use. He called it the compass check. So what is it exactly? It's just a quick daily practice. This is not about finding some grand 5-year plan. It's about checking in with yourself each morning to make sure you're steering your own ship for that day. The whole method is built on 3 beautifully simple steps. Number 1, identify the noise. Number 2, set the rudder. And number 3, silence the dock. So let's quickly break down what each of these really means. All right, first, you identify the noise by asking, whose expectations am I trying to meet today? Second, you set your rudder. That just means choosing one small action that aligns with your truth, not theirs. It can be tiny. And finally, silence the dock. This is a big one. Stop seeking approval for your plans. A seed needs quiet darkness to grow, and so do your dreams. And this brings us right back to Jace, and of course, back to you. After his talk with the captain, it all just clicked for Jace. He finally realized he wasn't waiting for the perfect wind. He was waiting for permission. The moment he stopped needing other people to understand his journey was the moment he became free. He lifted that anchor, and for the very first time, he felt his ship truly come alive. It really all comes down to this single, powerful idea. Your life stops being yours the moment your choices are made mostly for an audience. The second you do that, you've handed over the rudder of your own life. So, I'll leave you with this question, and it doesn't have to be some massive life-changing voyage. What's one small anchor, of expectation, of approval that you can lift right now, today, to move even just 1 inch in your own direction.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.